Got it. Why isn't it showing the hell? There we go.
Hey, Ed Hessick was first.
What's up, Ed? What's up, Russell?
Mia, what do you want? You've already had dinner. Russell Garum, how you doing? Where's AZ on vacation? No, I'm sure he'll be along.
Well, he's usually first because he's damn at the computer
Yeah, I know he
24/7.
is.
That's all he does is sit at the computer all day working.
What do you want? What? What? Oh, you want something to eat? What, you want this? Well, what? 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 Oh, you want it? Okay. No. This meeting is being live streamed. By staying in this meeting, you consent to being live streamed. Oh, okay, got it.
There's two of us.
Buddy.
Nobody else wants to join.
Oh, hey, I'm there again.
Hey,
Ah,
Russell.
people in the chat already? Holy crap, man. I haven't got chat up yet, guys. Wait for me.
Edward and Russell so far.
Yeah.
Edward was first, Russell second.
Hey, what's this crap with Edward being first so much lately?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Got
you can.
7 watching so far.
Yeah. Okay, top of. So you see when that ship went up, the rocket ship, they say the flames spun underneath, blew up some of the concrete underneath, like
Yeah.
Mhm.
that's what causes the 5 Raptor engines not to work. Understand?
Well, you know, there was some of the news, they showed it and they showed how it looked like the engines were backfiring. They were flaring, you know?
Yeah. Well, you know, it's like everything else, you gotta test it, find out what goes wrong, what went wrong, you
Well, do
know.
you think as much heat down there, if those engines were spitting any fuel out, they'd just reignite themselves?
Yeah, you would think so because of all the other flame right there, right?
Right. You got
I
thousands
think
and thousands of degrees.
I think what happened, they got a fuel leak. And then it caught fire and just a boom.
Well, when they
But see-
did the initial hold, it was for that pressurization on the fuel tanks.
Yeah. But they but it started spiraling out of control before all that happened.
They were supposed to initially crash it, but it
Yeah,
crashed
not Iran.
not the way. Yeah, SpaceX has actually crashed quite a few rockets just so they can get data from it.
But the thing is that I was wrong. I said it would blow up in the pad, but or before it cleared the tower, but it was a couple minutes later.
I was waiting for it to hit some trailer park downwind. You know?
Well, that's why they shoot it out over the water, right? In case
See
there's a
that
problem.
low income trailer park right next to the launch pad.
Yeah. Yeah, but if you ever look at Boca Chica, it's a lot of trailers because those are a lot of people that come there that work there at
Work
SpaceX.
there, yep.
There's a lot of trailers there.
Well,
think-
Russell, if you watched it, it started spinning out all crazy too.
Yeah. Well,
Hey, Dominic.
Down on here.
And then it's self-destruction.
see,
System
Dominic
is
was
kicked
pushing
in.
the self-destruct button. He was going,
Yeah, I watched the SpaceX last night. or this morning or whatever time it is.
Yeah,
It was
there's
last
probably,
night for me.
there's probably some guy with frickin' cut up knuckles from busting the glass on the abort button.
Yeah,
That's probably like Paul Murray there, eh, Russell?
Yeah, Tim.
They said the stages didn't separate, kind of like when you're constipated and you take a laxative, you get an explosion.
Explosion, yep, you do. It's one of those explosive moments.
Yeah, it's
Yeah,
when
'cause
the laxative kicks in, it's like a manhole cover.
yeah, because the stream that I was watching, that every time that it got past that specific point, the crowd would cheer.
Yeah.
And
I
then you
thought that
started
was
seeing
funny.
it, yeah, and then it would
Yeah,
start
and then-
doing
and then-
that. And then it'd go back
Yeah, and then I'm
around.
thinking, that's not gone well.
Well, they were cheering just because the damn thing went up in the air.
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah, because
Paul Hodges was betting it was gonna blow up right before it took off.
yeah, because I joined it with about 33 minutes on the clock,
Yeah,
and on the screen they were showing each little time clock, and each time that they would get past that, it would say, they'd tell you what the next thing was. You'd
Yeah.
hear them cheer, and when it got to 40 seconds, and they held for a
put
minute or two.
a minute, yeah, like a minute, 2 minute hold, yep.
Yeah, it was at 40 seconds, and then it got to 0, and then everybody was going, they were holding their breath, and
Yep.
then they said, "Oh, we've got to repressurize or
Calibrate,
something."
yep,
But yeah, so they went back to 40 seconds, and then when it went to 0, the crowd went wild.
yep.
Well, and even the newscasters weren't expecting it to go off because they were like, well, maybe just another few seconds. Oh, there it goes. And then all of a sudden you saw it go.
Yeah, and when everybody went like that when the the rockets went off, and it was just everybody was just
yeah.
really
Well, that's the
excited.
biggest thing they've ever launched.
Yeah,
Well, like I said, they were initially going to wreck it on purpose, but it just didn't go the
I
way
think
they
with
wanted.
the whole thing with the boosters were like 650 feet long.
yeah. It was the separation.
Well, you know
not-
what's scary is they're saying that when it gets operational, they can carry up to 100 astronauts.
Yeah. Yeah, because that's what they were saying.
Who's going to buy that ticket to ride? you
Look,
know?
I want to see
Exactly.
I want to see a space station like you see in the movies, not that crap ass one that's floating around.
Yeah,
in space.
not that
Yeah,
one.
you went
Like
2001: A Space Odyssey.
looks like the one that's up there now looks like a bent paperclip.
Well,
Exactly.
they technically they've come up with a way of actually creating gravity. So the outer
Tim.
part of the spaceship where you would be inside, if they
Yeah.
turn it the right speed, you could actually create gravity inside
Yeah,
Yeah.
to where you would be able to walk around and stuff like normal.
yeah, because on some of them, it's like it stops spinning and all of a sudden everybody starts floating. You know.
Right, so you would have
Hmm.
the center mass of the spaceship, and then it have like outer rings, and that's where you would
Yeah.
be inside.
And you're
you get-
inside, and
Right.
you're actually walking normally. Yeah.
Yeah, you could get those
Elon
outer
Musk
rings
is
spinning
live right
faster.
now, guys.
What's that?
It's an Elon Musk is live right now.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Go ahead and share it if you want to.
He's got one guy in the panel. You gotta see him. Quite the hairdo. I don't know if he kind of leans the other way or what, but hang on here. Okay, hang on. I gotta turn the sound.
relatively or very low, then
Oh,
it's
look at this guy up in the top left corner.
people wait.
Well, maybe that's a
Nice.
issue.
That's the thing that needs to get done. I think it will get done. And then if over time as you raise
Look,
that,
he's
the
got a
price
blue
of
mic.
carbon,
See that?
you actually
Hey,
encourage sequestration technologies over time.
good to see.
Yeah,
And there'll be a lot of innovation.
wow,
there.
that is a very archaic
no,
setup
that's
for a
very good.
billionaire.
Yeah.
You think they'd have some like
realizations
big
about
professional
areas of
studio
big
with like
value.
Oh,
$10,000
certainly, that's what I
mics.
would expect.
Started Zip2,
But anyway,
who sold it, got
it's live. Anybody
So
want?
that's what I expected.
That's what I'm saying. Like you expect a studio with like $10,000 mics on it, just
Yeah,
Well,
That's like
I think that's a double wide that
Oh.
probably he goes to when he goes to the space stations or space
Yeah.
center.
what's up,
Yeah.
Joe?
Otherwise, he's probably never.
Oh, they said he's not very extravagant anyway.
No,
Yeah.
that's why.
He did.
mm,
I don't even think he owns a house at the moment, if I'm not mistaken.
Kim says he lives in a small house.
yeah.
I mean, even if you're a billionaire and you're by yourself, I mean,
Why would you need a big house?
do you need a 40-bedroom house? No. Would I
No.
like to have one myself? Yes.
Look at this. Russell says, I go Tim Jackson for the next flight.
Yeah.
He's old if I get really drunk. Marlon Spike said, pull the trigger on Air 2S today. Saw Paul use the Zoom on the train bridge. Oh.
Yeah, that's the way.
Okay, so
Hey,
he
Mr. Bell, all the way from Newfoundland.
So he
Bill from
lives-
Newfound, yes.
lives in Boca Chica, Texas. I think I pronounced that right. And the house is only like a $50,000 home. Like it's
Oh,
really
good on
small.
him.
Probably got a $2 million runway right beside it.
Hello, Bill.
Hi, guys.
Happy birthday from the future.
Bill,
Oh, yeah,
Bill?
it's April 21st by you, isn't it?
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah. Happy
Thanks.
birthday from the future.
Why would you want to have a 40-bedroom house? You wouldn't have to do your bed linens like every 40 weeks? Is that
Exactly.
why?
Oh, you got
Well,
a
you
point
would-
there.
Yeah, but if you
You
had a
could sleep in a different
40-bedroom
sleep in a-
house, you ain't gonna be cleaning it yourself anyway.
You sleep in every different bedroom every night.
That's what
Yeah,
I'm talking about.
you could have a 52 bedroom house and sleep in the bedroom once a week for 1 year.
Imagine being
but-
able to take your morning shit in a new bathroom every morning.
Wouldn't that be great?
No, I like familiarity when I shit. It's like a
But
like a cocoon.
familiarity breeds contempt.
Imagine like 2 years later, you walk into a room, you're like, what the hell did this room come from? You've never even been in it.
Who's that girl in the corner? That's it. You'd have a different woman in each room.
Yeah.
You're a billionaire.
Hey, what the hell?
No,
right?
honey, no, honey, it's only you in this.
Right.
It's only me and you in this wing. Oh.
Unfortunately, I can't, Bill. My job
Yeah.
does not allow me to partake in that.
What, women?
No, he said happy 420, y'all. Don't forget to puff pass today if you partake.
Oh yeah, I
Yeah.
better be careful on the road, huh? There'll be a lot
Yeah.
of slow drivers today.
God, could you imagine if the snowbirds smoked weed? Jesus Christ, they'd be rolling at like 10 miles an hour down the road.
Oh,
If
this
you go
guy.
down to the Algonac camera. Look at all the buoys on here. Or channel markers.
Oh, nice.
All on that ship right now.
Mm.
Must have
Oh, you
just
guys,
opened
you
them
guys
up.
fell down.
Yeah.
There you go. Did that hurt? Oh gosh. So we're going out. My wife and I are going out to dinner tonight,
Tim
Going out
behind in the
early.
video.
early for my birthday.
I think Tim's behind in the live stream again.
Yeah,
He did that
he's about
last week.
20 minutes behind. We're talking about Boca Chica about 10 minutes ago.
Remember when he was doing that last week? He was answering everything like 20 minutes after we were talking.
Yeah,
Go ahead and slide all the way over there, Tim. On that slide bar.
hit that little button that says live on it. And then when you see the little red dot next to the live, that's when it's live.
I like doing better than that. Then I put the speed at 1 1/4 until it catches up to absolutely live. Ever do that?
I've done
Mm.
that before.
Yeah.
Well, even the worst thing too is if you're using OBS, there's even a bigger delay.
No,
Shit,
no.
it can be, I've seen it as much as 18 to 25 seconds.
That's enough time to have sex. So we're going out to Red Crab tonight. I'm gonna have a big bag of steamed seafood.
I'm having Philly cheesesteaks for dinner.
It's like one of those
Yay.
Cajun places. You know, I could be just as happy with a Philly cheesesteak. It's a good one. My wife, you know, we went there. We liked it the last time, and she liked it, which
Was
is
that
good.
yeah, the Domino's?
No,
Yeah, I still
Red
gotta
Crab.
check out. Oh, God.
That Domino's got a Philly cheesesteak pizza. That thing is delicious.
yeah, I like it. That's a pretty good. I've had it. It's pretty good. But yeah, she liked it. We said so birthdays we go here and anniversaries with some other place. I forget. She'll have to tell me again. We made a
Well,
decision.
Yeah, I still gotta go to St. Cloud and try out that Philly cheesesteak place you were telling me.
Telling
about.
you won't be disappointed. That place rocks.
Hey,
It's so busy.
Yeah.
They're so busy. That's all they sell is cheesesteaks, and they're so busy.
I'm just waiting until I have to go to St. Cloud next and then for work and then I'm gonna grab one for lunch.
Yeah, tell them everything. Tell them everything. Put everything on it. It's very sloppy, but it's delicious. It's delicious.
See,
Yeah, I
now
haven't had
Tim-
it.
Hey,
I'm
now,
sorry.
oh, I was gonna say Dominic, Tim's really behind now because that was something I said this morning on the morning stream.
Well,
About
he's
him.
he's in a different time zone, you know?
He said, watch the replay, you dick.
Well, we're in the same time zone.
Well, it's still 4:20 where he's at, apparently.
Yeah. Yeah. It might be the 21st, but it's still 4:20 somewhere.
Oh,
Hmm.
I'm looking around for the stoners.
You can go to the villages. Sure you'll find some there.
Hmm.
Think?
That place is freaking wild. I'll tell you what, I watched a documentary on that place. Ooh.
It's
Yeah,
Party City, isn't it?
Yeah, they have a documentary just about that place.
Hmm.
And like I said, the sad thing is that's where or what is it? What are we looking at here?
the flag. What kind of flag is that?
That's a Navy flag.
Oh, okay. Okay, because that's on that Coast Guard boat or whatever.
Hot rod.
Just the 50 states.
Yep.
Oh, it looked like somebody was drying out their underwear.
Yeah.
The
The
boxers.
boxers.
Yeah.
All right, get out of the way.
Boy, the tornadoes are still whacking the middle of the country.
Yeah, they're
Yeah.
doing that again, eh?
Yep.
Storm chasers are all out right now.
Do-do-do-do-do-do-do-do. I'll tell you what, down here, it's probably not I don't think it's affecting you, Justin, up there, but you know, we got gas shortages down here. A lot of empty pumps.
I haven't seen any of that up here.
Down here, it's a thing. Google it.
And I
South
go at
Florida.
least once a day to get gas.
Ever since that storm hit Fort Lauderdale,
Hmm.
it backed up the port, I guess. You know, there seems to be delivery issues here too. Like
Oh, no.
Joy went to Walmart and like a whole bunch of stuff wasn't being stocked because they weren't getting deliveries. Guess they're having trouble getting fuel. I mean, it's only temporary, you know, because of what happened. There's plenty of fuel in the rest of the states that are shipping
Mm.
something. They're in the process of supplying more here, but yeah, it's amazing how this one little storm like that. Not
Hmm.
that it was little.
That is. Yeah, I haven't seen any of that. And I go every day and get fill up my truck and I haven't noticed any gas station.
Well, I had a
doing that.
bartender coming up from Jupiter and she said that she was late because she was running around looking for gas.
Okay.
Huh, interesting.
And that was last week. And then, so I figured it was over by now, but my wife said yesterday she had trouble finding gas. Or was it the day before? I think it was
Oh.
yesterday.
Hot Rod and Daytona's in the chat. I'm wondering, you seeing any of that in your area, Rod?
I don't think so. I think it's just South Florida, you know. It's probably it gets worse as you go down towards Fort Lauderdale. Funny thing is that'll probably improve first, you know, as it makes its way up.
Everybody in the Teslas are laughing at you right now.
Yeah.
Yeah, right. It's okay. It hasn't affected me
No, that's
because
good.
we don't run our tanks.
Daytona is good. Hot Rod says.
We don't run our tanks empty. She's got a half a tank in a turbo Kona that gets like 31 miles a gallon around town. So I think she's
Yeah.
okay. It'll be back by then. But the prices went up though. Tell you what, I don't know if you have noticed that. Just passed it signed $3.75 a gallon. It was
Yeah.
$3.45 just like a week ago.
Yeah, Hot Rod said 375 as well.
Yeah.
That's about what I'm seeing, anywhere between 360, 375.
Yeah. Well, that's a big jump in a couple of weeks.
That's 375 a gallon. So that'd
Yeah.
make it nearly $1 a litre.
A US gallon.
Yeah. Roughly $1 a litre. I'm just
I
He's
mean,
breaking it down.
you guys use imperial gallons there?
and now we use litres.
They pay by the
I mean,
liter.
no, I know you do, but when you say gallon, are you thinking an imperial gallon? British gallon is bigger than an American gallon.
I was just using 4 litres to a gallon. Just roughly off the top of my head.
Is that a
Okay.
lot, $1 a liter?
We pay $1.
Ah.
We pay $1. I paid $1.80 a litre.
Oh,
$1.80,
80.
that would be 4 times $1.80. That's how much a gallon, right?
Yeah, roughly. That's why I said. That's why I just divided it by 4 roughly.
Bill said we pay $1.79 a liter, you lucky bastards.
Yeah, that's about right. But the Canadian dollar to Australian dollar, I wonder what
not
the
about luck.
exchange rate is then.
Not about luck. And we're not paying for our health care with it. Oh man. I don't know why I bothered leaving at 5 o'clock.
Yeah, you get into the big traffic jam.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I could leave at 5:30 and get home at the same time.
yeah.
Uh,
Seems to be the same way
Yeah,
here.
most people just work till 5.
Yep.
Either
It's
that
always
or what you
what
do, Bill, is
happens.
go in an hour earlier and leave at 4.
But you know, it doesn't work that way.
Yep.
This isn't too bad. We're moving.
That's a good start.
Yeah, this
Got
Shell
it,
station, this Shell station's got gas right here.
Later, Bill.
375.9.
See you later, Bill Newfound. He's got to cook supper.
So I
Outside.
said all the people down in South Florida and the Tesla's like, it's finally our time. I said, all right, boys, it's our time.
Nah.
I'm definitely seeing a lot more Teslas on the road as time goes
Yeah.
by.
That half a tank of gas she's got with that car, she could still go further than a typical Tesla.
Still not sold on it yet.
Yeah, you see, Teslas used to be, I used to rarely see them. You know, you'd see one here and there, but now I see it fucking shit tons of them every day now. I mean, they're just as common to see as any other car now.
It's more the hybrid Camrys here. They're the ones you see a lot of.
The ones I don't see a lot of, to be surprising, is, or not surprised, but the ones that I rarely run across anymore is Suzuki's. I'll see a
Suzuki.
Suzuki.
Oh, Suzuki. What's Suzuki?
Suzuki.
Suzuki.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
I seen one the other day and I was thinking about that. I was like, you know, I haven't seen one of those around much
Yeah.
in a while.
Okay. That's probably why we don't see a lot of Teslas, because they're expensive here.
Probably, eh? You know, they are expensive.
They're expensive everywhere.
Oh, matter. Regular cars are getting just damn expensive. Look at
Yeah,
pickup
well, some of the
trucks.
some of the Teslas here can be up to $180,000.
Yeah, it's Canadian dollars
There you go.
or Australian dollars. You know,
Yeah.
it's not. Yeah,
Okay.
I mean, it could be that. It could also be you need more charging stations. Probably.
Yeah, that's the main issue here. The charging infrastructure is poor.
Well, that's why I tell a lot of people like that go on long hauls in Teslas now, they have that built-in program and it will route you. So you have a
Yeah.
charging station every so often.
I
That way you
I must look around and see what sort of
No,
what the
look at
most
it.
amount of cars are here.
Okay.
Hey, Audis are good cars, Tim. I really like Audis.
Yeah, I don't mind Audi. From a visual point of view,
Hey, now.
but Audi
Yeah.
is yeah, well they're part of that really big Volkswagen group. So they're all related.
Bongo.
I don't
There's a
know.
Tesla.
Hey, is it white? The only car that's the only color I ever seem to see them. Don't people have any imagination?
I see gray and blue ones all the time and white ones.
All the ones I see are white.
Well, that is typically the cheapest paint color too for cars.
Yeah, that's probably
Why
why.
a lot of work trucks are white.
Yeah.
No, I am behind I guess it's black Tesla right now.
Oh shit.
I think it's black.
My ball.
Yeah, it's black.
That's a shocker. Mudball says, "What did the yuppie cowboy drive? Audi partners." Oh, shit. Yeah, funny.
Yeah, I don't know if it's because I drive one. I see a shit ton of Santa Fe's and Tucson's. A lot of Hyundais, man, down here.
Yeah. Hyundai. Okay.
Yeah, and some Nissan.
Well, surprisingly,
Nissan. What?
I was saying surprisingly, the one company that's selling the most vehicles right now has the biggest shortage, Toyota.
Yeah, Toyota. We see a lot of Toyotas here. Toyota's very popular here.
Pretty much everywhere. #1 company in the world.
And here comes Birdman.
Good evening.
Birdman. It's a plane. It's a bird. Oh, it's Birdman.
And here's Chuck from the car as well.
Rolling, rolling, rolling. I'm in the
Yeah,
wrong
okay.
key. I'm in the wrong key.
One
Picked up the wrong key.
Well,
We,
that's the
we
right,
say, we say
that's the-
one.
that's the right song
Hey,
for
Wayne
420.
Dave, the president of the Prius fan club. Hey, Wayne.
Prius. I
Yeah,
drive a gas sucking Chevrolet pickup truck, man.
no, just Wayne Bay's the president of the Prius fan club.
You're singing rolling, rolling, rolling on 420, huh?
Yep.
Rawhide. I didn't think of that. I didn't even connect
Yeah,
that.
that
That's
was-
what I thought of.
Perfect
Yeah.
song.
Yep.
Yes, whatever.
We go with the damn Priuses again.
Yep.
Tampon on wheels.
We didn't
Where'd I
say
go?
anything, Sim. We thought your internet had, we thought your internet was cactus. That's why we didn't say anything.
Like I'm gonna die.
Tim was on the panel.
5 fucking mile an hour road.
Yeah, I didn't notice him.
I didn't see him on the panel.
Yeah, you're welcome to join. Welcome to read, John. I didn't see you.
Hey, Tim.
Oh my God, I don't need this coat. It's like it was freezing this morning. Now I'm sweltering.
Yeah, I know.
I gotta lose the coat, but now I'm in traffic. I can't. It's gonna have to wait.
Exactly. I hate those days when you're sitting in the sun and it's warm. The minute the sun goes behind a cloud or you go into a shade, it
Cold.
just, yeah, I hate those days.
Well, it was only 35 Fahrenheit this morning.
Shit.
And now it's like, I don't know, 60.
Well,
Right.
well, guys, I'm going to share a video with you now.
All right,
Okay,
Dave.
let's go.
Put up.
This is how a pitch invader goes from 0 to hero. Yeah, within a couple of seconds.
The hell's a pitch invader?
Someone that invades the pitch.
It's in the wording.
Of
What
what?
do you call them over there?
What the fuck's that even mean?
Brown?
Yeah, it's someone that's run onto the pitch. Okay,
Let's see.
are you ready?
Go.
I don't. You ready?
Bill, I don't know about you, but I can't watch that stuff while I'm driving. I just see the green field. I glance down, I see the red light, and I gotta stop. But it looks entertaining. It's so small on the screen.
What an idiot.
Nice.
That's your Blackbirds, right?
That's how you go from hero to 0.
What game was that?
Hero to. I think it was Blackburn Rovers.
Oh, okay.
Oh, you're
Laura.
But what makes it
Crazy
more funny,
evil laugh.
it went from the fans booing him to
Yeah.
suddenly cheering him, and
Yeah.
then the Tannoy man got involved and started playing music to it.
still don't get the reference, but okay. I
Your
trust
little
you.
your little sister's at it again, Justin.
Justin, it's British humor. Just go with it.
Yeah.
Can we just point something out to you?
Nice.
British
We
humour.
need the Benny Hill music to that.
Yeah,
It's
I know.
I'm sorry.
It's just humour.
Bill's got it right.
Justin doesn't get it.
Yeah.
Justin doesn't get it.
Justin doesn't get humour.
Yeah.
I
Listen.
don't always understand British humor either.
I.
It depends on what you're talking about.
It's proper humor.
It depends on
Proper
the
humor.
it does depend on the subject 100%. I mean,
Because if
Makes
you're
sense.
talking about soccer and I don't know nothing about soccer and you crack a soccer joke, I don't know.
It doesn't matter whether it's
Football.
soccer,
it's
cricket,
football.
tennis. the person went onto the playing surface where he was not allowed to be. And instead of the stewards going to get him, he decided to start doing flips and being more acrobatic than the players.
Okay.
And then the fans started cheering him. And then the stadium announcer got involved.
Much more.
Dominic gets it.
I get it now. You explained that a lot more clear now.
He gets it now. Nice. Very good, very nice.
Very good, very nice.
Wait.
So Chuck, is the wife working longer today or?
She gets out at 6 today.
Oh, okay.
I think her boss is staying until 9:30, but she took a 0 on that. She's like, yeah, I'm not staying that late. Cause he's like, oh, if you should have enough work for a couple. He's on vacation next week. He says you can work a couple of days while I'm out, because there'll still be some stuff to do. And I told her, I said, slow the F down, keep that work pile on your desk, something to do all week next week when he's not there hounding you.
Yeah.
Yeah. Spread it out, spread the love.
No, just do all your work in one go and then leave.
But then you only get paid for 1 day instead of 5. So you just gotta learn how to be like a union employee.
Yeah,
like,
she gets paid by the hour, not by the job, right?
Oh, okay.
Yeah, kinda.
Well, then stretch it out.
She's billable. She's billable. So like, it's kind of a shit deal, I would say. Anyway, yeah. So she's out at 6. So not too long from now. We just uploaded our next
About half
Sunday
an
video. So that's
That'd be
our
what,
Sunday
half
video
an
is up.
hour?
What's that? Yeah, about from now. Half
So
hour.
Chuck, are the two of you gonna go out for dinner and celebrate Bill's birthday?
That's an
Bill,
odd
it's your
thing to ask.
birthday.
Yeah, it's his birthday.
Tomorrow.
Da-da-da-da-da-da-da.
Tomorrow.
Da-da-da-da-da-da. Oh, better yet, it's birthday weekend when it's on a Friday. That's awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, mine's on a Friday, so it's a birthday weekend.
Sweetness. Those are the best.
Mine's
have
a
an
month
excuse.
away.
You have an excuse to eat cake all weekend long.
Yes.
All weekend long. I like it.
It's kind of a big
Cool,
one.
Bill, what are you gonna do? What's Bill gonna do?
No, not yet. Maybe. I don't know. Probably not.
Don't know.
I should actually, if I was going to do it, I should have. I should have put it in 4 months ago. They say put it in 4 months ahead.
We're not gonna celebrate or anything for Bill's birthday or anything tonight, but we're gonna go to New York in a couple of weeks, so that'll be fun.
Are they gonna have a party for you at work tomorrow, Bill, or
Why would they do that?
because it's your birthday?
So what? Big deal.
He said, well, you get to
quite
a
a
point
few.
when you've had a lot of them. What more can you do differently?
I don't even really want to go out to dinner tonight, to tell you the truth, but my wife does. So I'm gonna go inside now. I'll see you guys later.
Okay,
Okay.
all right, Bill, take care.
Happy early birthday.
Thank you. Take care, guys. So I
Take care.
see you, Chuck.
See ya.
Don, David, Paul, Justin, and Paul,
Bye,
Yep.
Bill. Bye, Bill.
and Laura.
And Laura.
All right, Laura.
All right, yeah, he got you before he jumped. He got
Okay.
you.
This is how confused I get when David starts talking real fast, right?
Wait a minute. Something's different.
Evening, gents. How about a nice warm lager?
And help yourself to a packet of crisps.
Or a ruddy nice plum pudding.
Holy crap! It's a gay bar!
Yeah, but let's point out here. Justin doesn't. When Justin says, "Bloody hell, it's a gay bar," yeah, the guy at the bar says, "Justin, you're back."
Yeah.
That'd be me walking
my
into
God,
a
that's
British
funny.
pub.
Mm.
Oh, that's
He
so
does not know
funny.
what's going on.
I rather like
Uh,
British pubs. Thought they were cool. They are cool.
Yeah.
It's interesting that Family Guy still don't get the British pub either.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
but they do that kind of crap on purpose.
Yeah.
Of
Their
course.
whole point is making fun of stereotypes and all that.
Oh, that's
Not
what you've
even-
got to do.
Oh, I just want to point out Where's the stereotype in that?
There's no stereotype.
No, it's because it's probably coming from what an American would stereotype somebody from Britain.
Yeah.
Or mainly Justin.
Or just
Exactly.
maybe Justin.
or Justin.
I'm not denying that.
I was actually, well, I didn't break the American stereotype by mispronouncing every single thing in Great Britain. So, I held that true.
Be too bad.
Chuck, how many states you missed?
I could just see Chuck over there. I want to try a spot of penis, please. Sir, that's a spot of dick.
Spotted dick.
Isn't it a spotted Richard now?
No, still called Spotted Dick here.
Okay.
Spotted dick.
I thought they would have changed it to spotted Richard by now.
No.
Because it'll offend someone.
Yeah, but you can't call it Spotted Richard either, because Richard may have measles and he'd get offended.
No, definitely.
That's how it works.
Yeah, everybody gets offended these days.
Pretty much. I'm offended. I'm offended now.
Yeah, I'm offended by your offense.
I'm offended that you're offended that I'm offended.
Exactly. Getting
What?
offended offends me.
I'm going to be honest.
Because you're
The fact
offended.
that
that
two
I'm
poles are
offended that you're
sitting on the
offended.
fence has made me offended.
See?
Yeah.
Now he's offended, so I'm offended you're offended.
This could go round in circles.
Yep.
It's fun.
And I'm offended because I prefer squares than circles.
Exactly.
Paul's like, what am I listening to?
I think you're offended and raise you an offense.
Oh,
This is what happens when Justin tries to offend the British.
Yeah.
Keep trying. I guess.
You'll get there one day.
I uploaded yet another video. So I keep this Sunday thing going. Gonna keep this Sunday
Okay.
thing going as long as I can stand it.
Yeah, well.
We'll see if it ever works.
I can't wait to watch it and see what words you've said.
Yeah.
Maybe. Yeah. I had no idea I messed up Bournemouth.
Hey, Timmy Jackson, are you coming in or what?
Yeah, you coming in?
He
gonna
said he
go?
was on the panel for
Go,
5
there.
minutes. I never saw
Back
it.
on that crosswalk.
I didn't either. I don't know what the hell he's talking about.
I don't know whose panel he was on.
Yeah, must have got on another panel.
He probably logged into his own Zoom and was just sitting there looking at himself.
Chuck,
Hey,
don't
what's
worry
going on?
about
Chilling. Tim's talking to Tim saying, how you doing?
Yeah.
20th.
How you doing?
Anyway, Chuck,
Yeah.
don't worry about offending the people of Bournemouth or Bournemouth or Bournemouth. Yeah, doesn't
Yeah,
matter.
I know.
Bournemouth.
Because I'm going to be honest, the people of Bournemouth don't even know what day they're on. Never mind what's going on.
It's really the worst thing about Bournemouth was that we didn't really get to explore it that much. We're so busy doing other stuff. It just
There's not really anything to explore in Bournemouth.
well, it
you know
looked a
the-
little cute. There was like a Ferris wheel and some shit like that. We
Crazy.
need to do.
But honestly, Chuck, the best type of vacation is just don't go over there and plan anything ahead of time. Just go over
Well,
there
we
and
did.
fucking wing it, dude.
We didn't wing it. We had
No,
we
no,
had
no, I'm
stuff.
saying that do that next time you go over there. Just wing it. Go wherever you, because
No.
you never know where
You
you
just-
might end up, dude.
When you go to a new country, don't go to the tourist spots.
Let me explain something. There are things that I wanted to do, and I didn't care if they were touristy or not. They were more like drone related stuff that I wanted to
Yeah.
see that I wanted to do.
Had
and
to
then
get things done.
So we go in, we have a map. We build
Oh,
a
yes.
My map. We have a whole bunch of POIs that we are considering checking out, and then the chips fall as they may, and we do what we do.
Yeah.
And then there's always stuff that just like, hey, that looks cool. Let's go do that. So I mean, it's a blend between planned and mixed and
Yeah.
and unexpected. It's like so.
I always found the funnest
How
trips
we
though
roll.
were ones that weren't planned. You just
Hmm.
kind of went and just went with whatever happened and just kind of rode along with it.
But some of the touristy stuff is stuff that I really, really want to do. Like I want to take the tour of Tower Bridge. I want to see how the thing works. I want to go into the mechanical room. I want to see all that shit.
I
I know
don't
it's
wanna see-
touristy.
But see, I don't want to
But-
see Buckingham Palace. I want to see
Yeah,
what,
we can see it,
I
Tim.
want to see what David's living room looks like.
Oh,
Come on,
I
Tim.
want to see what a living room looks like.
Tim Jackson, he's
Wow.
he's living in a black hole.
it's
Yeah.
in a black hole.
There he is. Yeah, we can hear you.
How
now.
you doing?
Yeah.
You doing?
Hey, Marie S is in the chat.
I'll
She's
lose
saying
this.
hello to everybody.
Come
Hey,
on, Marie.
now that
Hey.
Tim's on, it's getting hot in here. I gotta get this coat off.
And
Okay.
Justin, you just contradicted yourself.
Then the
You
I
want to
see him.
see what
Yeah.
Buckingham Palace looks like, but you want to see my living room. I live in
Exactly.
Buckingham Palace, apparently.
Oh, do you? Okay.
Oh,
Much
London,
better.
Great British Buckingham Palace.
I don't want to go to any
better.
tourist spots. I want to see what your grocery store looks like, your local.
The tourist attraction. Sorry, you can't go there.
You know what? Actually, one of the most interesting things Lori and I did in Scotland was we went grocery shopping on the Isle of Skye. That was actually truly a lot of fun. Should
So
have
the
blogged
only
it.
thing you want to do is travel is just to eat. Sounds like Justin. Yep.
I didn't say nothing about eating. I'm just saying I'd rather just.
Well,
go
they
see
don't have
random things.
have burritos over there, do they?
Yeah,
we do.
Oh yeah.
I had
Oh yeah.
Taco
They do.
Bell today.
yeah.
You know,
You can get,
all right, I don't want no
yeah.
more burritos. You know how many I had to eat to fill up that space rocket the other day? Oh,
is that the
You
one
need
that looked
your-
like a penis that blew up?
You need,
yeah, it
you
took
need
a
enough
lot of
burritos.
methane.
You're your own space rocket, aren't
Took a
you?
lot of gas, but it was the chunks that he blew out too that plugged up 5 of the engines.
Exactly.
Holy, that's gross, Paul.
See, that's more American, isn't it? You set it off a rock and it goes fizzle, fizzle, pop.
Did we lose one today?
And then I want to
Yeah.
drive through
The
your.
big one.
I want to walk
Really?
through your
Yep.
worst
You're allowed-
neighborhood, David.
The,
You guys
the,
were-
the
you were streaming
Starlink.
that. You were streaming that, weren't you, Paul?
Yep.
He wants to go to Blackpool.
No, that's not the worst.
4 minutes into the flight, 5 of the engines stopped working.
Yeah,
All of a sudden it started
yeah. The
spinning.
stream I was watching on was doing
It
that too.
started spinning, and then all of a sudden,
Yeah, when I saw it started turning, and I'm going, that's not gone well.
yeah,
Well, they would blow it up.
yeah, they blew it up.
Well, it didn't
It
separate.
was a
It
scheduled.
didn't
They
separate.
called it a scheduled disassembly.
Yeah.
Oh, no,
Plane-
disassemble Johnny 5.
They
Paul
called it
Hodges.
planned
Paul
scheduled
Hodges said that
disassembly.
it didn't
Oh, never left
it
orbit.
didn't separate from the
It was
boost.
the separation. Yeah, they couldn't get the separation, so they disassembled it.
Hit the button.
So they
Oh,
blew it up.
disassembled.
Just say,
What-
because I was watching the chat, and everybody's saying kaboom.
To blame
Where's the kaboom?
Hey Sarah,
But they said that was, they didn't blow it up. Apparently there's a auto destruct sequence. When so much failed, it automatically blows up.
It just knows.
Yeah.
It probably has, just like your drone knows when it's sideways and turns off. It just knows.
yeah, we were waiting for the return to home.
Yeah.
Nice. Da-da-da. Did-
Yeah.
did-
When
I
that
thought
thing
we
turns
go-
around and returns to home, you run.
I thought it was going against and come right back down.
And just
Nice.
hold, follow me's not on.
Yeah,
Yeah, turn spotlight off.
Yeah.
Nice.
Sarah said she
Anyway,
just
I missed-
wants to
I
go
missed
do
all the
some things
excitement.
more.
I heard a satellite was decommissioned about 4 years ago and decided to do its re-entry. I read it in the news today. It was going to happen yesterday, so I guess it happened and nothing happened to us. But
Maybe it hit that. Maybe it hit that site. Maybe it hit that launch.
Maybe that's what happened.
I mean, but this was supposed to have happened yesterday.
Watch it, Tim. She's a
Re-entry.
head moderator. You're
Really?
man.
Too?
poking
Yeah,
the bear now.
most
you
of the
better back
satellites
it up.
programmed to
Poking the bear.
yeah. Don't
Oh,
poke
not
the
me.
bear.
Really? Too?
satellites the aim for the Atlantic.
Oh, she deleted your comment.
Did she?
Yeah.
You refreshed
work.
it and it's gone.
Really?
There you go. 12 seconds after launch. If you watch it, it hesitates. It doesn't keep right going up.
Tim.
Yeah.
She said strike one.
See how it kind of stalls a little
Well,
bit?
Yeah.
Kind of jumpy. kind of jumpy footage when I'm watching it.
That's a
but-
It's
BBC
more like
rocket.
a rocket JD launches.
Yeah,
No, that's a BBC
Exactly.
rocket.
There it goes. Ba-boom.
yeah,
Oh, that-
kaboom.
Sad
I
day.
bet you it was that burn back thing that they normally do, and it went up, it didn't separate, so it blew up inside.
Yeah, because they normally
get-
do the turn. They normally do the turn, and it would separate.
You're gonna
What
get
did that-
plenty
what
of
did that-
explosions until they get it right. So
Yeah,
What did that rocket and payload cost?
Right,
Lots.
choose him.
It was chump change for Elon Musk.
yeah. He just had to go into the cigarette lighter compartment where all the jump change is,
Yeah, that cost
yeah.
2 point.
and then he just looks behind the couch.
What's
because
it? What did it cost?
There was a couple of coins.
Justin?
It costs 2 point, and he's got more money than you could imagine.
yeah.
He was just looking for coins behind the couch to buy the next one.
I actually think it was quite expensive.
I
Yeah,
think
but
he
they
already
were-
had all the rockets, but he's going to test them one by one.
But
Well,
the
there's
thing
a
was,
payload.
is they were already planning.
Yay!
They were
You're
planning on
gone, Tim.
destroying it anyway. It just didn't go the way they wanted it to.
That's too bad.
They were gonna send it up. They were gonna let the booster fall into the ocean. And then they were going to do one loop around the Earth and then let the spaceship come in and crash. They were doing it on purpose, but it just didn't go the way they wanted it to. It was all for research. That was all it was. And
Yeah.
she
Right.
timed you out, Tim.
Yeah,
Hey.
Oh, well.
Sad day.
All right,
now
now,
I'm
we're
in
gonna-
chat timeout.
now that
Ooh.
Tim's been timed out, we're gonna do the drawing. All right. She can only
there
type
a
the
drawing?
answer in the chat.
What's the drawing?
Go ahead.
That's Tim's
1
logging
million
into his other
Canadian
account.
dollars.
1 million Canadian dollars.
So
Which
it's
is
like
about-
10 American.
Yeah, I was just gonna say about
Well,
5
it's,
million.
I don't think it's as bad as pesos. No, I wouldn't say that.
Oh, my God.
A. Say A at the end. They might be closer.
Hey,
Hey,
20
Hey.
US dollars, eh?
yeah.
What's up, Dan?
Well, they kind of did some
hey,
damage
Dan.
too, so.
How much do you guys say? It actually cost $2 to $3 billion.
Yeah,
I would've
I
guessed
would
it was a
yeah, I
$2
would have said
billion
between 2 and 3 billion.
That would have been
That's
my
what I
guess.
said.
The expense for something of that
Right,
nature.
but you
Yeah.
gotta think how many rocket launches they're doing for companies and shit right now. They're launching up all these other companies' satellites and stuff, so they're
I don't
making
think
that
their
money
insurance
back.
company's going to care for that too
Yeah.
much.
But
'Cause
like
this is the stream that I was watching.
Yeah, but it's okay saying, well, they're going to launch thingy, so they're making money. $2 to $3.
yes, but the whole point was is they were gonna intentionally crash it anyway.
Yeah,
And it just
We just
didn't go
cra-
the way they
we
wanted
just
it
crashed
to.
earlier.
Yeah,
But it means they have to redo it.
it's all right.
Well, they figured another 3 to 4 months, you're gonna do another one.
NASA calls him daddy anyway, so.
Yeah,
They actually do. They probably do. He has more
He's
money
making
than
NASA a lot of money. He's making NASA a lot of money.
I bet a lot of NASA scientists too,
Huh?
because he probably
Mhm.
pays 10 times better.
Probably.
Ooh,
We
look
all
at
know
that.
private money
That
makes
YouTube.
way more.
What were you looking at?
Oh, that chick with the SpaceX jumper on.
Technically,
Uh-huh.
NASA isn't a government agency, but it's government funded.
How you
So
doing?
we all know that government money doesn't pay as well as private.
There's 36 engines.
yeah,
Well, at least one of them got to work.
and at least it was 36, and I think 31 were working because I was
It
counting
said
how
5
many were.
didn't fire. Yep.
Yeah, I counted 31.
You see what Dan said?
Yeah.
Next one, Trump's hair. That'll start it up.
I said, that's a BBC rocket right there, buddy. The tip on that. thing.
Yeah,
Oh my God. You would see that.
That's an interesting design though.
Yeah. Doesn't look like the other spaceships that we saw in
Yeah.
the past.
Well, it's 600 feet tall.
Well, it is a ship.
Yeah,
It's
the
not
bottom
a
half of that is
shuttle.
400. The white part of that's
shuttle.
400 feet, and the other part is 200.
Yeah. There it goes.
600 in total. 180,
It took a long
180
time
meters,
to get going.
in real numbers.
Have you ever seen one of these launches in the evening time or nighttime, man? It lights the sky up, looks like
Yeah.
fucking daytime for
Yeah.
about 30 seconds.
Yeah,
I've seen videos of it.
I saw one when I was down in Daytona.
They're showing the plume there.
Yeah. So it looked all right now.
This looks like a big dildo to me.
No, if you go
See that
back, you'll
flare?
actually, if you go back, you'll see, say, it looks like a bunch of metal shavings or
See,
something.
look,
coming
look
off.
at those flares going.
Ah, green screen.
You can see it had intermediate bursts.
Yeah. So this is where they got 4 missing. That's all right. It's just when it starts turning. It
Yeah,
turns
all of a sudden it starts hooking back left.
But
Yeah.
see, that too is not going very fast. Like it's a minute into the flight, it's only doing 700. Because there's other ships, they'd be well above that.
Look, let's be honest here. They just need to get in touch with JD. He does it better.
There's all the engines that are out. 2
Yeah.
there, 2 there, and 1 there.
Yeah, 5 out.
How?
Oh, I didn't see that footage earlier. They didn't show it
Here's
up close.
here's where it starts going funky.
Yeah, this is where it was starting to go a little bit.
Oh, that's where
this
it's
is when
breaking
it
the
was
sound
starting to
That's
go
barrier.
where the astronaut. So that's where it starts vaping.
No,
Yeah.
that's where it starts breaking the sound barrier right there.
Yeah,
It's the same thing
No,
jets
no,
do when they
that's the
hit the
sound
sound barrier.
barrier.
Look, that's what
Because
happens
it-
when
and
somebody
the
vapes at
good
the bus
thing-
stop.
The good thing is they've got it in kilometers an hour, so it was easier to read. Gets to about 2,000 kilometers, and
Yeah,
then
see,
just
now it's through the sound barrier because
yeah.
the plume stopped.
This is where it was starting to. This is when it all went haywire.
See how it's hooking around?
Now is when they were trying to do the
Separation.
Yeah, this was separation. That's when it went all haywire.
Yeah.
'Cause it had to go on an
See how it's
angle.
pitching up?
Yeah,
Probably somebody
Yeah.
forgot to pull the safety pins. So it
yeah.
couldn't
Someone
disconnect.
forgot to pull that pin.
Did somebody hit the return to home button?
Yeah, 37 kilometers. Hits a little bit more speed, and then just starts going. all haywire.
Watch the fuselage. There it gets.
By Dominic.
Yeah, I'm doing the commentary.
Yep. Commentary. Narrating.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Is a Poundland vape. That's all.
I don't know why they didn't show the inside there when that thing blew up. Like that camera.
Might not have been transmitting at this point.
Probably called on par first.
It's getting ready. Flame. Boom.
Boom.
Well, they better get it right before they put 100 people inside the damn thing.
Yeah,
Isn't that what he wants to use to colonate Mars?
Yeah, and the moon.
yeah, because they did a nice little CGI video.
They wouldn't have been high enough though to for that stuff to burn up a re-entry. It's 40 kilometers.
No, he's got to go 50
Out on the desert
kilometers.
somewhere.
I think it was 262,000 feet, I think they said, to get past the all atmospheres and be in space. I think it was 56 kilometers. I think they said. Trying to remember.
Ugh.
Because I mentioned that.
That's been an hour. Hey, Paul, I'm gonna take off. I'm going for coffee tonight, but I want to lay down for 10 minutes first before I go.
Okay. All right.
Okay.
So, yeah, we'll catch you guys tomorrow.
Okay.
Catch you later, Paul.
Yep, bye.
Hey, Paul.
Don't all talk at once.
I'm just calculating. No, I was just calculating.
Yeah,
Oh,
no
we're
one's
just
listening now,
waiting
Paul.
for
I'm gonna
some
help my
words of
brother out.
wisdom.
I've got to help my brother out this morning, so it's got to work out what time I got to leave.
Well, we were just waiting for some words of wisdom from Laura over here.
Yeah.
Nothing? Okay, all right.
We need some
You
wisdom.
tried.
Sarah's here, huh? Yep.
Sarah, I think I've said hello.
And Justin, you shouldn't be on the panel. You should be looking after your missus.
Yeah.
I am, I can see her.
Yeah.
Be
Yeah.
running
Yeah.
Far out.
Bad, Justin. Bad.
Oh, okay.
So you're not working today, Tim?
No.
Cancel. That was it canceled because of the weather?
Because of Anzac, they took a 4-day weekend.
Oh,
Another-
okay.
Yeah, another state
Oh,
holiday.
actually,
Yeah, we've got
they get
another-
five.
Another holiday.
Yeah, you gonna make morning service? Though?
Well, the people I usually go with are dead.
Oh my God.
Fuck you
No,
know.
how do I say this nicely? The person that the couple of let me say it nicer. The people I go with are no longer alive.
No
That's better.
longer breathing.
Yeah, because
He
there
goes,
was
they're
a
all
group of
dead.
a group of friends that I would go to. Yeah, they passed on a couple 2 years ago now. Yeah.
I'm gonna make it just because
So
my
what is
friend's
your
dead.
public holiday for?
Anzac Day.
Anzac Day.
Do you guys get a bank holiday for May Day?
No.
No, we have Labor Day
Well,
instead.
yeah, well, Labor
What for?
Day
You
is
got
obviously different
labor
in
over
different states.
We got Labor Day.
Yeah. What
What-
day's Labor Day in Queensland?
Fuck if I know. Don't know.
Okay, because we've already had our Labor Day. That was in March.
So you guys have a Labor Day, but you
Probably
only
was.
work like 12 days a year?
Yeah, it seems that way.
Zero productivity.
That would be
over
good
there.
with my rent going up, wouldn't it, Justin? That would be really good.
Yeah.
Hold on, I'll pay it next year.
That's when you're making like $500 an hour because you can only work for 2 weeks a year.
Better be more than that. Only working 12 days a year.
Gotta make a whole year's pay.
Yeah,
Yeah.
right. I'll
We've
definitely
only-
be from home then. Fuck.
Well, I wonder what they're going to do now. Because are they going to call it the King's birthday and have it the same day? Because we
Oh.
usually have
There's the
Queen's birthday in June.
We still have Queen's birthday. That's still going to be recognized.
So just going to be called the King's birthday.
Well, we'll have another holiday again.
You get a
Yeah.
public
Yeah.
holiday for the Queen's birthday.
Yeah, we used
Yeah.
to have a public. Yeah, in the
You don't-
middle of June.
It could change though, since that's.
That's what I'm
changing.
thinking.
It's possible you guys could just change it to the Queen, to the Kings on whatever birthday is.
Yeah.
You have to wait and see though.
Yeah, but they're
But
gonna.
the thing was when we had the Queen's birthday public holiday, it was in June, and her birthday is was in April.
They're still gonna recognize it because she
20
passed away to keep her memory going. So
Yeah,
memory
I
of
think
her
it was.
going.
I think her birthday was the 21st of April, which is today. Which is today in Australia.
Yeah.
Look, there's certain people's names that will always live in history. They
Yep.
don't need a public holiday to remember them, trust me.
Oh,
It'd be
we
like
do.
having a public day for Elvis. Elvis is always gonna be remembered.
Yeah. Well, why not? Why not have
Yeah,
a,
but that's like
a public holiday
saying
for
in.
Elvis? I'd agree with that.
But the question has
Yeah,
to
the thing
be,
is, we have we'll have a Queen's birthday.
Yeah. But why do you
Memorial.
get a Queen's birthday day off, but yet the
Yeah.
people in Britain don't?
Funny about that.
Well, Justin, that's like saying
about that.
1776, you had Independence Day, so we only observe it on that day and year.
However, we've
No,
got
it's just to
2 weeks
remind the
in a
British
row.
who's in charge.
We have 2 weeks in a row. First week of May and the second week of May, and they're both 4-day weeks.
Oh,
So does
great.
that mean that the British never had an Independence Day because they got their ass whooped? No, I'm just kidding.
Yeah, we call it Daddy Day now.
No, we no, we have thank football. The Americans have gone.
Thanksgiving.
Smack that ass day.
But it's so crazy how countries that were so hating each other back in the day or nowadays are some of the best friends, like Britain, the
They're
US,
lying.
Romano.
Japan.
Yeah. Well, America still has alliance to Japan.
Well,
Hey,
that's what I'm
Corey.
saying. But back in, all the way up to like the I want to say the 60s and maybe early 70s, there was actually Japanese still hiding on some of those islands, thinking the war
Yeah.
was still going on.
Was it?
And they were like in
was
their
it?
70s.
Was it the 80s or 90s when the general of the Japanese and general of the American, they shook hands or something? Was it the 80s or 90s? I think.
29th.
Yeah.
There was a couple different between
Hmm.
people from World War II like that. I watched one of
Yeah.
two just regular infantrymen that met up in Japan, and they
Yeah.
actually fought on the same battlefield, and they're
Yeah.
like best of friends now.
I remember the generals, they showed it on TV.
June, which was when we celebrated the
But yeah, there's some crazy stories about them actually finding Japanese still hiding out on some of the islands because they thought the war was still going on. It was like 30 years later. Like the
Yeah.
war's been ended, and they're
Yeah.
still hiding out thinking that's
Well,
still going on.
how would they would have got a hold of him?
Well, they went
Yeah.
so deep into the woods on these islands and they just hid like they were like hermits, dude. Like if anybody
Right.
came along, they would run into caves and hide. Never
right.
came out to ask anybody, oh, is the war still going on?
They never knew it was over unless they went back. But some of them were shot down and they survived and they didn't know.
Yeah, that's some
I
crazy
just
shit
sent
to
him a
think about.
text.
Could you
Right,
imagine
Laura's
that?
just picked it up, and your Queen's birthday in June will be the King's birthday. And
Okay.
they're just swapping the names, and it turns out it's no banking Mondays in England because we got 3 bank holidays.
Wow.
I'm waiting for the coins to come out at the end of this month.
Yeah.
Already out over here.
There's
I'm gonna
actually an
get
Anzac coin coming. An
Well,
Anzac
if they're out, that means I can get it from Britannica then.
Yeah. There's
Should be able
supposed to be an Anzac, an Anzac $2 coin coming out.
There's another Anzac poppy coming out this year.
Yeah.
I could just see Tim over there. He goes out and sets his cones out, looks at the contractors. All right, we'll see you guys in 2 weeks. 2 weeks later rolls by, they unload the machines. All right, we'll be back in another 2 weeks.
Well, we've just,
Yeah, I
we've just
can't
gone
believe-
over Easter.
I can't believe that they left the all the machinery at the job site yesterday. I couldn't believe it.
Takes fucking 2 months to put a man back on.
They got a 20-ton excavator right there and they fucking just left it at the job site. I'm like,
Oh, they do
Bring
that
it
all the
on.
time here, dude. You'll go down the side of the road and there'll just be fucking big ass on the side of the freeway and shit just sitting there.
well, I was waiting for them to pack it up and put it on the low boy, but no.
Just like what they do too, Tim, like if they have the cranes over here and like say they have a pallet of like really expensive material, what they'll do is they'll lift it up on the crane and hoist it in the air and it'll just hang there all night. You can't get to it. And
They
then
do
the
that
next
here.
morning they'll come and drop it.
They do that here with the generators and stuff. Yeah.
Well, and you gotta remember, some of these machines are so big, dude, you would have to have a specialized trailer and truck to even steal it.
Yeah.
And
See, I used to get jobs on the weekends for 4 hours going to fill up them generators with petrol or diesel.
And I think that's why they don't care to leave shit like that because they know it would take a very specialized person to steal it. And I mean, to really move a stolen piece of equipment that large illegally and try to sell it, dude.
No, what you got
Uh,
to care about is people siphoning out the diesel,
Oh, yeah.
because the council let 2 graders stay on site for a week, and over that weekend they siphoned all the diesel out of the fucking thing.
That's
Seems
not
to be a
good for-
popular thing to do here.
Hmm.
Well, see, and the one thing is too, is like, I don't know about over there, but over here, all the equipment, if it's, you know, most of the keys are all universal. They're not individual ignitions.
Yeah.
You know, you can
Yeah,
buy
but
a-
for a certain machinery, like if it's a
Right.
20-ton excavator to another 20-ton excavator, yeah. But if it has a 10 ton or a 5 ton, no.
But like I can go over here and buy a forklift key and jump in any damn, practically any damn forklift and it'll work.
Yeah, it depends if it's another forklift. But if you go, go to something else, no, it's not universal.
Yeah,
But you're
they're
right
ve-
about that.
Yeah,
but
they're
it's-
very basic ignitions and keys. And like the ignitions, you can, on a lot of them, on the older. well,
Hey,
not
Corey,
so mu-
how are you?
What's up, Corey? Not so much
Well,
the
the
new ones
newer-
because they're all computerized. But the older
Yeah, the
ones, you
newer
can
ones,
just-
man. The newer ones, you have a guy out there doing marks on the road. And then the guy goes, okay, where's the GPS? Gives him a number, puts it in, and just sits back.
Well, the
That's
older
it.
ones,
It steers itself.
the older ones, it was just like I don't remember what the nut's called, but it was just one of those big flat nuts and you'd unscrew it, the ignition would pop out. Just took a screwdriver and arced both wires together. Boom.
Yeah,
start
I
right
remember
up.
that.
You're ready to go.
You used to be able to do that in car ignitions too. Take a flathead screwdriver, put it in there,
Yeah.
pop it in, turn. Boom.
Yeah.
Remember that, Dom?
Yeah. I've
There's-
seen a lot of YouTube videos with those on there where people
Yeah.
just drive around with that.
No, they're
Yeah.
still stealing cars like that. They just find more sophisticated ways of doing it to beat the
Yeah.
newer
Well,
computerized system.
Now you can do it all. You need a computer box. I forget what it is, but it connects to the car and boom, starts it up for you.
Yeah,
Corey
I think-
Mono is in the chat. He says, hey, how is it?
Yeah, what
A
was
lot
that?
of them are keyless start nowadays.
What was that famous box that was going around a couple months ago? Everybody was buying. I think it was called the Penguin.
The what?
Called the Penguin, and it was
Penguin.
It was a little electronic box that could pick up what the hell is it? It could pick up like key fob codes and all that shit.
Hmm.
I don't know.
Can't remember what it was called. I think
Don't
it
be
was called-
incriminating yourself, Justin.
No,
Exactly.
Amazon was actually selling it.
Yeah, just go and look in your toolbox. You got
Yeah.
one in there?
No, Amazon was actually selling them for a while, and then finally the U.S. government
Corey
stepped in
Mono
and blocked
says
them.
Flipper Zero.
Flipper Zero, yeah. Hold on, I'll show it to you.
It's
It
the
Yeah,
says,
Bill-
is
Bill-
there,
top trend for
is
breaking.
there not a TikTok trend of breaking into cars?
And
Yeah,
Bill,
don't
they-
give them any ideas. That'll be the next trend.
It's already
And
a
Bill, they
trend.
used to put steel plates on the windows too. Remember that?
See, this is the Flipper Zero here. And you
Yeah.
could purchase it on Amazon for the longest time. Matter of fact, I'm gonna see if this Amazon's still selling it. It's supposed to
you
be
kidding?
blocked.
Just
But-
steal the cars. All right, this is how you do it. You do it.
It's already
Yeah,
a
this is how
trend
you
on
do it.
Facebook or on TikTok. It was a trend for like 2 months. These 2 kids figured out how to break into a Kia using a USB cord and figured out how to start the ignition cord, showed it a bunch of videos on TikTok, and then all these kids were doing it.
Yeah, well, I'm not on TikTok.
Connect to
so
the
I don't know.
EUC? Connect to the EUC or
No,
what?
it was
How do
just the way the USB plug fit into the part of the ignition. It would allow you to turn it on.
Yeah, but you gotta go through the EUC, the computer for the
It
car.
was something that those particular Kia models didn't have any protection against that.
Oh, that's probably why. Yeah.
And then the kids figured out how to break the ignition and stick a USB cord in there, and it would just fit in there perfectly, and then they would just like turn it with the USB cord.
Okay, use a screwdriver. Easier.
Let me see here. I had a feeling Corey would know what it was.
Yeah.
I wonder if Amazon still it's the Amazon.
Wi-Fi. Fucking kidding me.
There
Oh,
it is.
Ellen-
There it is on Amazon.
Still buy it.
No, that's the silicone case and the dev board for it.
That's the silicone case and that's the
They have the accessories for it, but they're not selling the actual.
That's
most
elegant.
complete starter kit with
No,
the-
no, 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 that's printer. That's a printing mod.
Oh, why are you buying a
They-
computer
They
again?
have the developer board on there, but you don't have the
Oh,
cases
great.
and all that shit to go with it.
Okay, well, I gotta go, guys.
Okay, you
Alright,
out of
see you
here?
later.
Yeah, I've gotta go and help my brother.
Okay.
Okay, see you
Yeah.
guys later. Bye-bye.
Whatever it's called, Bill EUC or whatever the hell it's called, the computer for the car. I don't know what it's called. But
Yeah, Corey, yeah, they banned it here not too long ago and they actually, they, recovered like a whole bunch of shipping containers full of them. But they would do also steal Wi-Fi passwords too. Like it was like the all-in-one little box, dude. That could steal your garage door code. It could steal your Wi-Fi password. It could steal your key fob codes. Like it was just it was like the perfect all-in-one box for somebody that wanted to do, you know, some nefarious type
end
shit.
user computer. Yeah, me neither. I don't. I got a little tool, because the mechanics here were raising the price for certain things for women when women came in. So they made this tool that you hook it up to the computer and tells you exactly what's wrong with the car. So they,
It's just a really user-friendly version of like a mechanic's computer.
right. It's for the car. I forget what the hell.
Yeah, it's the same thing a mechanic uses, just that it's probably just a lot more user-friendly and more,
Yeah.
you know, more normal language than the mechanical language that only a mechanic would understand,
It-
you know?
It brings up all the errors on your computer. You can even tune it. Yeah,
There was a really famous garage over here for a while and it was actually all female mechanics. The entire shop was nothing but female mechanics.
that's
And
cool.
it was a really popular shop and that's what they marketed on. Women could bring their cars in there and feel like they weren't getting screwed over. And that was
We
one
had,
of the reasons why they started it.
We had an all-girl traffic control company over here called Go Girls. It was pretty cool.
Corey, if you just wanna.
Yeah,
send me one of
ECU.
those-
That's it. ECU. That's what it's called.
You wanna send me one
I
of
was
those, Corey?
dyslexic for a minute. Sorry. I thought it was the ECU. Lexi
Yeah,
is kicking it.
I like how Corey covers his ass there. I have it for a frequency scanner for FPV, quote unquote.
Uh-huh. Yeah.
Now we know where
right.
he's getting his internet from, his neighbor.
Yep. My buddy tuned my last car with that little thing. He hooked it up to the computer and tuned it.
What
Yeah,
what's Sarah making for dinner tonight?
I
Justin?
made dinner. I made Philly cheesesteaks. I already made it.
Philly cheesesteaks. Ooh.
Yeah, I made it earlier around 4:30 and then we ate around, I was eating right when you started.
Oh, okay.
I gotta make another one of those. What cheese did you use?
White American.
I used
Right.
cheddar last time I made one.
I like using white American, the Kraft white American, because it melts really good.
I used a ribeye, but I would like to do it with a roast this time. But I don't know how it'll taste. 'Cause all I did was cook up a ribeye and I
Yeah.
cut it real thin. And I chopped it all together with everything.
I just do mine really basic, onions and green peppers, bell peppers.
Yeah.
Saute those up and then do the meat, mix it together, a little salt and pepper on the meat and good to go.
Well, how I do it is like I do the peppers and everything and I mix them in with the meat and the cheese at the end. Then put the bun over top.
I
and
just
bring
don't
it-
mix it because not everybody likes the onions and shit.
I put raw onions on mine afterwards. I love raw.
And then what I do is I take the big, huge roll, cut it
Mhm.
open, put the meat and cheese on there, and then we put it in there and broil it for a couple minutes in the broiler.
Oh yeah. Just the top.
the burn.
Yeah.
Yeah, toast and kind of browns the cheese a little bit and toast the top.
Yeah, I like it toasted. Love it toasted. But it's gotta be a lot of meat on that puppy.
Yeah, I'm sure, Corey, back in his college days. But you did a lot of experimenting back then, huh?
Was that the Animal House? College days. Zit.
What was that movie, Easy A? Did you ever see that movie? He was like, we were all gay once. We all went to college.
That's wrong.
Oh, that movie was hilarious.
And it will read codes. That's the thing I'm talking about. Yeah, I think they made that for women, didn't they? Because they kept on getting swindled.
Yeah, stop.
You going to work tomorrow, Justin?
Yeah, I gotta work in the morning.
Hmm.
Well, I'll be doing Matt's show tomorrow.
Might be on his way back.
Tomorrow. Oh, that's my morning. Yeah.
I'm gonna do it at 8 PM just like he normally does.
Radio. Well, really 8:05. He always does it like 5 minutes after 8:05. It's gotta be it. So,
Hey,
Ron,
How you doing, mate?
Oh, Ryan,
I'm jumping off, guys. I'll see you later.
Yes,
oh,
guys.
just because Ron came in? All right, Justin.
Later, Ron.
See you, man.
Hey, I like them pictures on Facebook, Ron. They're pretty cool.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, it's something I just signed up for yesterday.
Can't wait for the real ones.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's pictures off the company website.
Yeah, you said it was on from a website, yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, I kind of mapped it out. I'm gonna have, let's see, what, 12, 18, about 18 hours on my final day that I have to travel 4 hours.
Oh, really?
And, yeah, it's about a 4.5 hour drive back to the airport. And I'm gonna leave the little town of Homer about 6 in the morning, I think 5, 6 in the morning, and start my way up. And that town of Whittier is about 3/4 of the way up. But I got to be there by 2 in the afternoon. And then for about 1:30, which is no problem. But then from 2 to, it's like a 4-hour tour. Do about 60 miles round trip on the jet ski, and go out to the glaciers, and yeah, it's actually pretty cool.
Nice. So you taking a drone with you or what?
I don't know if I'm gonna risk that.
Really?
Yeah, I might be just probably taking my action cameras and mounting them. I actually talked to the guy yesterday. I told him what my thoughts were. He's like, "Yeah, I'll help you. We'll mount them right on the jet ski."
Oh, that's
like,
cool.
okay, yeah.
In the Tony Owl nest
Oh,
bag.
yeah.
was
Hey,
a-
I'll be right back. I gotta go to the kitchen.
Yeah, look. The Tony Owl's eating a snake.
Tim's disappeared and left you and Ron.
I know.
Oh,
So what have you done to him, Ron?
what's that?
So what did you do to them all?
So, oh, what? Yeah, everybody. I'm scaring everyone away.
Paul run away, Tim run away, Justin legged it faster than you could say run.
Yeah. Oh, can't be because I smell.
Is it bedtime yet?
No.
Oh, I'm just getting out of a training class that was in all day. Oh my God. Oh, I can't sit in classrooms anymore. Can't stay awake.
Oh. I bet it's hard when they're telling you how to do things and you're like, I already bloody know.
Oh, this was not a medical education. It was I don't know. It was like a group therapy.
All right.
We had this meeting about 2 months ago, and I think our boss, all he took from it was, We all hate each other. We need group therapy. We need to hold hands and say, I love you. And so he scheduled the same lady. And it was a whole different type of meeting. And everybody was pissed that we had to go. It's my day off. I should have been home yesterday. But now, I don't know if I want to travel all the way home tonight. I got a 6-hour drive to get home. It's going to be 10, 11 o'clock tonight.
That's a long way.
So I might just stop at the town where I'm based in Dickinson, which is a couple hours from here, and just spend the night and go home early in the morning.
Ah,
So,
so Ron, sorry I didn't get a chance to chat with you. I had somebody come to the door, but
oh, that's all right. So, oh boy. Yeah, I'm a little sleepy too.
so how far you got to go?
I think I'm just gonna go back to Dickinson tonight and just stay there and get up fresh in the morning and drive home.
Yeah. How far are you from Dickinson?
About 2 hours.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, in a rental car.
Rental car?
Their car, they're getting paying for the gas, paying me to be here.
Wow. That's you got a job kind of like Tim's got. Tim, they treat him like he's the king.
Yeah.
Right, I wish.
You know, they give him every other day off with pay and all kinds of stuff. Yep.
With pay, I wish. I gotta work for my money.
And even then, they don't pay him enough.
Make enough for myself. If I had a family, I would probably need a part-time job.
Need 2 jobs.
Yeah, I'll make ends meet.
There you go. Well, you got a great landlord too, right?
Yeah, yeah. He's nice. Well, they are.
Did you say they'll put
They're going. Yeah, they put it up $50, but I've been here 6 years without a rent increase. So,
yeah,
and that's,
it's
Well,
not
the cost of utilities have probably gone up, right?
yeah, kilowatts went up. But I got the electric bill. That's $500 electric bill.
for how long?
6 months.
Oh, it's not too bad.
That's
good.
Hey, Mark.
Ain't that bad.
Hey, Tim, you know what my electric bill is every month?
Yeah, but look what you got running for nothing.
$390 a month.
You shouldn't be running everything that you're running though. Holy
Well,
cow.
I'm paying for me and upstairs.
Right. You should get separate boxes, man. Seriously. Get an electrician in there and make it separate.
Put that in at work.
That's what I would be doing.
No, I'm right. Yeah.
At my place,
Sounds
there's
like-
only one. Sorry, Ron, go ahead.
Let's say, Paul, it sounds like they got a pretty good deal. You would get their internet and their electric and heat.
Air conditioning, yeah.
Yeah. That's
Yeah. They got it pretty damn good over there.
What? Justin's not here. He legged it because Ron scared him.
Yeah.
How much do you rent that place out?
$9.50 a month.
Holy
$9.50 a month.
that's it.
Yeah,
Is it a 2-bedroom?
yeah.
Again, those upstairs.
I
those-
wish.
What you got to
Damn.
remember is he does give them the electric and the internet and all the other stuff, but also he's the counsellor, the taxi, you know, anything they need.
Babysitter, yeah.
I'm sorry, but that's cheap.
Yeah, it's way too cheap.
Fucking way too cheap. Damn.
Oh,
I'm paying $1,200 for a 2-bedroom cottage, $1,200 a month, but I pay per week. Damn.
So it's not too
Fuck,
bad.
I should have moved in. I should have moved back home and moved in there.
You could have.
Damn. I would have had extra money for food.
if me and Laura could get over there, we'd be over.
Oh, that is cheap.
I know where Tim lives.
Yeah, but
That's highway robbery. That's highway robbery, man. You should put that shit up.
So if I get my passport and get on a plane.
What's that, like $270 a week?
Well,
Yeah, less than that.
Damn, Paul.
220 a week, is it?
Yeah, about 220.
230. Yeah, all right.
It's 220 a week with everything included.
Yeah,
Are there big rooms? The bedrooms are pretty big.
12 by 14.
Fuck me,
oh,
Dick.
shit.
Oh, come on, man. Fuck me, good.
You've got to remember the closet's big enough to swing a human in.
That's right.
You're funny. You're funny.
Whereas Paul, where I came from in Little Rapid City, I was paying $1,300, and I had to pay my own electric, my own heat,
Right.
my own,
Yeah.
you know, all the utilities and internet and all that stuff myself.
I do too here. I pay
It's got
$1,200
a
for all the
fancy,
utilities.
it's got a fancy ass bathroom up there with a glass door and two shower heads, one over here, one over here. You turn them either on or off.
Paul.
When was the last time you raised the rent?
A couple months ago. Then when they moved in, it was $750.
Wait a minute.
God
Isn't this the
damn.
same couple that has the little girl that comes down
Yep,
to visit you?
yep.
They're getting a bargain.
Hell yeah.
Having a steal.
We'll put it this way: over here, £700 per month is the lowest price for a one-bed apartment.
Well, put it this way. Check this out, Dave. 25 years ago, I had a 4-bedroom rancher for $350 a month.
Yeah, they get internet, cable, air, heat, electric.
That's too late, but my God, you're losing money, Paul.
You're losing money. You got to think, what do you pay in electric? What do you pay in all the
Well,
utilities?
my utilities run me about $700 a month.
You're losing money.
You're losing money, Paul. You're
So
paying.
you're only making $300 a month in rent. You're only making about $250 or $300 in rent.
I think it'll be
You're
that.
losing money.
When he has everything on, Paul, you're paying them to live there. It should be the other way around.
Yeah, but you know, the sad part is I'm a nice guy.
Nice guys finish last. Nice guys finish last.
Nice guys don't make good landlords.
No.
That's what Lynn keeps telling me.
God damn.
I mean, I suppose in a way, you know who you've got. You know,
Well, and you got to remember that if it wasn't for them, I'd probably be dead because I was laying on the floor in the bathroom, yelling up through the vent pipes upstairs. And finally, they came after 4 hours. Got
Well,
the fire
Paul-
department, the police there, and everybody.
Well, Paul, if you start wearing your damn necklace that you got,
Yeah, well, I do. I do wear that all the
carry
time.
it now. All right. All right. That's way too low, Paul. Sorry. Fuck. You're not making any overhead at all. And if you are, it's not that much.
Yeah, I mean, it's your choice, Paul, but I reckon there are at least $200-300.
Well, the thing of it is if they were to leave, you can bet the rent would definitely go up.
Take it to about 2,000 a month.
Yep.
Yeah, easy.
With
Way
all
up.
that stuff included, or make them, you know. Yeah. So, I mean, have you sat and done the math, Paul?
No, don't want to.
Just doing it in your head, you're losing money.
Yeah.
I would
You
hate to
gotta
see what
buy extra internet and everything, don't you? You got to pay for extra outlets. For
Oh yeah,
TV.
they got 2 internet boxes up there and everything that I paid for, and
do you pay for your electric again? per month?
About 250 to 300.
Okay, what do you pay for your internet? Hold on, let's do this quick. Hold
Oh
on.
no, my electric runs about $200 or $300.
Yep.
My electric runs regular every month $393.
That's the electric.
Yeah,
Okay, now what about your internet? What's that?
my cable and internet connections running me about $250 a month.
250. Okay, what's your other expenses? Like include them.
Insurance and all kinds of stuff, and yeah. And I have to pay every month for to register the place with the city in order to rental apartment.
Rent it out. How much is that?
That's $250 a year.
You're losing money, man.
Yeah, you're
Not that much of an overhead. And you used to be a business owner. Come on now.
Well, I'm not in business now.
Obviously not.
when was the last time you increased the rent on them, Paul?
About a month or two ago, they came in. They started out at $750 a month.
God damn.
$750 a month. Yikes!
So you brought them in. You brought them in, and they were squatting.
And they're paying 900 now. Yeah,
$950.
950.
Man.
I believe you have to. Do you have to wait 6 months before you can increase it again,
Yeah.
or is it yearly?
Well, once you go past a year of them paying for it, then it's month to month.
Yeah, but how often can you increase
lease.
the rent?
So I can raise it any time of the month, anytime.
How many people work that live there? One person is paying for all. What about everybody else that's staying there?
They get food stamps, child care. There's 5 people living up there.
God, it's like a Mexican farm.
Yeah.
Never mind. I didn't want to say it like that. Sorry, I'm not racist.
She has kids. He has kids. And,
Got the Brady Bunch living upstairs.
Yep.
Holy shit, man. I wish I moved back there. I know I would have a place not too close to my dad, but close enough, but not too far away,
The thing is, Paul, you've got your cost of living rises going. You need to be at least 1,300 at least. That would just.
Yeah, but see, she doesn't make that kind of money. She's just a full-time employee at Burger King.
But Paul, you're the landlord. That's not your problemo.
No, I know it. But if I were to raise their rent, here's the thing.
He has to go and get a job then.
Is he's got ADD, ADSD.
Not your problem.
Yeah,
It's not your problem, Paul.
He can't focus on working.
But the
It's
question,
not your problem.
the question is, can they get state help?
Oh yeah, they do get some. They do get some help, but
Yeah, but can they get it towards their rent?
yeah. But here's the thing. But I don't get it. They get it. Here's the thing.
That's the point, Paul.
Is if they were to move, it'd probably cost me $3,000 or $4,000 to get it back rentable again.
Why?
Because they've trashed it.
They got 3 cats up there, and
Oh, God.
they
Fucking no pets. No pets,
and
Paul.
there was no cats in the thing, but they smoke up there.
You see, smoking's a no-no. You're in a wooden property.
Yep.
Yeah, you saw what happened up the road.
Oh, my God.
Let me tell you a quick story, Paul. And I think I'm a nice guy. I've got a good friend locally. He's even a police officer. He's a good dude. And we became friends 6-8 months ago. And unfortunately, he has to leave. He's got to move back to New Mexico. And his sister-in-law came down. She got cancer. His wife went down there to take care of her. But, he's quitting his job. as a local cop, and he's selling his house. He called me the other day, and apparently they finally got a buyer on the house. And he's like, Ron, he said, I'm going to need to stay up here for about a month, finishing things up on the house. And he goes off and on until it's finally sold and everything. But it's going to come down to when he's going to need it is the end of May and through the first couple weeks of June. And I told him, I said, while I'm there, I got an open room. You're more than welcome to come down. And I said, but I'm going to be gone, especially a whole week in the end of May and the first couple weeks of June. He goes, oh, that'll be perfect. No, I told him no. I don't want somebody in my house for 3 weeks while I'm not there. If it was my friend Dawn, that would be a different story. Somebody I really know very, very well and trust. And, I want to help him out, but I don't feel comfortable somebody being in my home for 3 weeks.
Yeah, I get it.
Me that far away.
Right.
One, I'm going to be out of the country 1 week. I'm going to be in Canada, and then the next week, going to be several thousand miles away, and I just don't feel comfortable.
Yeah.
And what he don't know is, I feel weird saying this, but I had a water issue during a real cold spell this winter, and I called him and said, hey, asked if he could come check on the house, make sure a pipe didn't break. What he didn't know is inside my house on top of my china cabinet is a security camera. And it alerts me anytime there's any movement in that house. It instantly comes to my phone. And I knew he was going to be there, and my phone alerted me, said, there's movement in your house. So I turned it on. Now, he was only supposed to go into one room, but he was like walking around, traveling all through my house. And it's like,
Scoping it out.
yeah. And I'm like, what the fuck are you doing? I didn't like that.
Yeah.
And, I had left him a key there to go in and do it. And I appreciated him helping me out, but I didn't appreciate him snooping around all over my house.
Right.
That's my personal property. And that's another reason. I didn't appreciate that.
Yeah, it's like with my landlord, like if we didn't build trust, it wouldn't be. But yeah, we have that trust. Yes, we have barbecues together. Yes, I take care of the pets and stuff. But when it comes to bills, Paul, no. You never have friends as a business partner.
No.
It's funny because for like 2 years, I've been going over there, like watering the plants and shit like that,
Yes, kid, you told me I do.
And then I think it was last week, she goes, she came back from Sydney, and I was like, oh, yeah, I watered the plants, and I took the dog for a walk. She goes, oh, yeah, I saw you. I saw that. King came right out to you and everything. I was like, what? And she goes, oh, forgot to tell you, we had a cam here for like 2 years. But
Yeah, I know
everything
what
I
I-
said matched what she saw on the video. So,
I know what I
Good
wanted
question.
to ask you, Tim. You just reminded me.
so
How is everything going with your ex-wife?
my what?
Your ex-wife.
Ex-wife,
My ex-wife here?
no, back here.
Oh, my first.
Yeah.
Lynn. Yeah,
Yeah.
going.
Yeah, that's the one.
Still working her tail off. Yeah.
She's still trying to promote you to come back here with her?
Oh, she was just telling me that, I got a place to stay if I ever want to come back. But,
Because the way,
unlike
the way
Paul,
when you first brought it up, it sounded like you were kind of leaning about.
yeah, well, I was pretty much, but I'm like you, man. Change. I don't like change.
I don't like change and I like being alone.
Right. And I like being alone. And it's the same with her. She likes being alone.
Yep.
But she's a homebody. Now she is. She used to be a partier.
She was a party animal, huh?
Oh, well, we both were partied too much.
Ron, you're in a rental car. How's your new little ride doing?
Oh, it's doing great. You know, the funny thing
Did you
is,
tell Tim about your new car?
Yeah, I watched the replays and everything.
Yeah.
you
Good,
know,
very good.
the current rental car that I'm in
Yeah.
is, if you guys remember, oh gosh, a month, 4, 5, 6 weeks ago, I took my truck in to the body shop. Remember, I hit that deer back in December.
Right.
And, you know, the insurance company gave me a rental car. So I go over to the rental car place and there was a Toyota Corolla and a all-wheel drive SUV. And I said to the lady at the rental car place, I said, please don't give me that Toyota Corolla. They're pieces of shit. They're no good in the winter. And on top of that, there was a storm coming that afternoon and I had to go to work. And she said, well, I'm sorry. She goes, your insurance company doesn't cover you to upgrade to this type of car. And I'm like, you have to get approval. Well, you think I could get my insurance company to call me back? Fuck no. So I had to take this Toyota Corolla. In that storm, it took me almost 9 hours to get to work.
Oh, wow.
Then I get up here, and on top of that, well, you remember the day of the windshield? My windshield was freezing up.
Yeah.
Because the defrosters weren't working. Windshield wipers weren't working worth a crap. Your tires are low, light kept coming on. And I mean, what a piece of garbage. Finally, I'm out in 3 feet of snow at the apartment up here in Dickinson, and I get stuck. And there was a reason I got stuck, because one of the tires went flat. So me and my coworker laying in 3 feet of snow, changed the tire, and I've got one of those little donuts.
Yeah.
And I'm like, no, I am not driving this thing back to Wyoming tomorrow. So I go to the local Enterprise dealer, and it was an Enterprise dealer in Wyoming that I dealt with. And I'm like, I need to trade this car in. And I said, I called Enterprise and they said I could trade it in. They gave me the exact car that was sitting on the lot in Wyoming that they said I couldn't have. The girl in Dickinson said, why didn't they give you that car? According to this information, you could have taken that car with your insurance. They screwed you. Well, lo and behold, I take that SUV back to Gillette, Wyoming. But the funny thing is, I go to every time that they send us to training, or if I work an extra shift elsewhere, they used to pay you mileage, but they want you to get a rental car, and they pay for it. The company pays for it. Well, I get a rental car yesterday. I'm in the same piece of shit that I was in a month ago.
Oh, wow.
The windshield wipers aren't fixed. It keeps pulling to the left, and the tire gauge keeps telling me that the tires are low. But I'm on dry roads, thank God.
The winehouse come back with a mouse.
Did you check the tires at all? Maybe one of them
I
are all.
did.
That's it. Just
I
stand
did.
on the head.
And then the dash keeps saying that maintenance required. Visit your dealer.
What the-
But I'm turning it in another hour, so I don't care.
You'll probably have a light flashing up very shortly saying, this car is stolen. This car is stolen.
Yeah.
This is a bait car.
Yeah.
Yeah. Big car. Get the camera all through here.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Holy crap. Well,
But they deliver the cars to the airport for us. Enterprise does. And I go over to get it yesterday. I'm like, oh dear God, this is the same piece of garbage I had a month ago.
I can't believe Enterprise is still going. That was going when I was it.
I don't know if you guys can actually see the cameras on my screen,
Yeah.
Yeah, we
but I've got this barn owl in the top corner on the branch. He's just brought a mouse back to the female one that sat on the eggs.
Wow.
And then we've got a Tony owl on the top, sat on eggs. There's a peregrine falcon sat on eggs, and a blackbird sat on eggs. And the bottom corner, the Tony owl's gone off on holiday.
At the bottom, the bottom,
The bottom, the bottom.
yeah, the bottle.
But look at the owl. Look at the owl on the top right. How it's staring down. It's spotted something. I bet there's a mouse down there.
He spotted something.
Oh,
Probably next to the bottle. Probably next to the bottle.
Tim, I know where you live. I can send you stuff.
Hey, I'll send you something back that you. Yep, and I'll make sure the box is see through. I'll make sure the box is see through.
Yeah.
Do you know my address, Tim?
I'll get it.
If you get any tenor ladies in the post, it was Laura.
There's ways of getting addresses there, Laura.
Tim, remember, I'm not at this address for much longer.
Uh-huh. I'll find you after that too. Yep. I'll just call MI6 up, hey, I need to get this person.
Well, Ron, what do you got? About another hour to go?
Yeah, about that.
Oh, she sat on 6 eggs.
Oh my God, really?
That's a lot
Sorry.
for an owl. Normally it's 4.
That's a lot for anybody. That would hurt my ass.
Yeah, Tim, what are you doing today, Tim?
A bunch of cleaning.
Ah. So
Good
we're
old shit.
we're keeping you from cleaning?
Hey, that's a good thing, damn it. Does anybody like cleaning?
No, I did too much of that today.
Well, David's not cleaning because it's it's 10 minutes to 1 there?
10 minutes to midnight.
10 minutes to
The only thing good about cleaning is sitting back and looking at what you've done. That's about the only good thing about it.
No, I've got urge to mess it up again.
Mm.
Yeah, Laura's idea of cleaning is, look, it's clean. It does look smart in here. And then you open the cupboard door and it all falls out.
Yeah.
I don't like cleaning. I don't like cleaning my own mess.
Yeah, he did skip. The guy actually gave him $10 because he found the drone.
Anybody else's mess.
He did skip. But the guy got a Mavic 3, I think, or a mini something. I don't know. Yeah. I'm definitely getting that Mavic 3 Classic, one that Matt has.
I'm definitely not buying any more drones.
Shit, I used to have 5 of them.
I'll stick to the one.
What game is that?
It's actually 7 eggs.
Tammy Jean is live, but she has a game going. What? I didn't even know Tammy Jean was alive.
She is live?
Well, that's what Lambo is saying, Brett. But I didn't know she was alive. It didn't give me I haven't been getting notifications for crap.
Is that why you've not been turning up to mine?
Oh, I don't turn up the yours because I don't want to.
Don't like being direct.
No more links. No more links for you.
Just kidding. Now I'm always working whenever you go live.
You normally join us for morning coffee.
Huh?
Well, you normally join the panel and drink your coffee with us.
Well, yeah. I think that's on Mondays, isn't it? Or something like that.
Yeah, my Sunday stream.
Yeah. She doesn't go on until 10 o'clock. The notification says totally rigged game show. Or the thumbnail on me. So
I'm gonna have to move my late night stream, David.
Why?
So I won't be able to, if we move out of the area. I'll have to get up.
Move
early.
out of the area.
What?
I'd have to get up early on a Wednesday to catch a bus into it.
Trying to listen to her accent, Ron. It's fucking hilarious. Anyway,
Who's that?
Have you,
Laura's.
have you ever listened to your own accent?
Yes, I have. I like my accent. Thank you.
I'm trying to work out if you're doing an American accent or Australian,
Oh my god.
or if you combine both.
You should have heard me younger when I moved from Pennsylvania to Southern Jersey. Oh, did I get bullied because of my accent? Holy crap. But that was the 70s and 80s. That's how they were back then.
Yeah. Every time I
I
went
love-
to Maryland, Tim, from Pennsylvania, you're referred to as a hoodle head.
Yeah, I remember that. Oh, they used to bully the hell out of me. I liked it in Western Pennsylvania. I should have stayed there or moved back after I was 18. But after 3 Mile Island, I don't think anybody wanted to live in Western PA.
Free fingers.
Yeah.
Shit, that came close to Franklin. Very close.
Yeah.
Scared the hell out of everybody. Sometimes I think of what I actually, for being 52, how much I lived through.
You're not 52, you're 92.
You're funny. Smack you. Yeah, I picked up the Southern drawl when I moved down to Southern Jersey, and then I moved to North Carolina. It got worse. You should hear me on the phone with Lynn. After about talking to her about 30 minutes, I get the Southern drawl back.
Oh, man. Well, guys, I think I'm gonna call it
I call it 11:56.
11:56.
11:56.
I call it a live stream.
She needs to get some scones
Scones.
and some tea.
Well, you know, the thing of it is David, this time of night, you usually cook dinner, don't you?
No, we've had dinner.
Oh, what'd you have?
He cut the grass about 2 hours ago.
Laura had Taco Bell.
Taco Bell.
Taco Bell. Bring it. Oh, wish we had one close to us.
You don't have very many Taco Bells down there in Australia?
About an hour and a half south of me.
Still working on getting internet.
You're funny.
Hey, Ron, I'd like to stay and keep
All
you
right.
company, but
He doesn't want to.
I'm getting tired.
It's getting tired.
You
He has to do a 2-hour
you get
nap.
you get to be an old man, Ron, and you know, it's like the eyeballs just keep creeping.
Well, if you go to bed and sleep normal hours,
Yeah, I know. I'm usually up 2, 3, 4 in the morning.
yeah,
But you know, the reason that is because I sleep in a lazy boy or a power chair. And the thing that comes up and behind your legs, my legs go to sleep. So I have to put my legs down and flex them around a little bit and then put it back up again.
why don't you try sleeping in a regular bed?
I can't. It doesn't work.
What about them uplifting beds that come
I've
up?
got a Craftmatic bed with the foam mattress, that really nice one and everything. And if I lay down on it, I feel closed in. I feel
Claustrophobic.
claustrophobic. Yep.
Jeez. There's got to be a bed out there that you can sleep on. Got to be.
Well,
I don't think I can see my bed right now.
It all depends on your sleep, how your day's going to go. You
when
know
they-
what I mean?
when they-
Like, you got to get good sleep.
eventually, when they find me, Tim, they're going to burn me up anyway. So
Oh, when they find me, they're burning me too. Yeah, yeah. Ash to ash, dust to dust. Never mind.
Tim, when they find you, they're burning the whole of Australia. Wow, what was that? Oh, he must have been drinking
Well,
my
do you have dual citizen? Do you have dual citizenship now, or do you have citizenship in Australia too?
No, I'm a permanent resident. I can stay here.
Just a permanent resident. You're not dual citizenship.
No, not yet.
You could apply for that, but you
Yeah.
did.
Yeah, I took the test about 2 times because I wanted to see if it got harder, but I passed it every time.
Yeah,
It's a test that you have to take to become citizen.
and you have to pay some money too.
Yeah. And why would I do that? Still a permanent resident. I got the stamp. So all I got to do is renew my passport and I can go anywhere in the world and come back. You know what I mean?
Are you still a U.S. citizen, or not resident, but you still have your abilities to live in the U.S. or no?
Yeah. Yeah, I still do. I just got to renew my passport and I can come back home for a little stay or something.
But you,
But you do have citizenship, U.S.
Yeah. I never denounced it. Never denounced it. Yeah, I still got my passport. I just got to renew it, and that's going to cost about.
You need that just across the border, but you are legitimately a U.S. citizen.
Right.
No, the US won't, yeah.
Living on abroad.
That means if I ever do anything bad here, I get deported back. But I got to stay in jail here until
You've said
the time that I get, and then I'll be deported back to America on my dime. I got to pay for it. Yep.
you're not part of this country.
No, but if I ever get a federal or a criminal charge here in Australia, yep, I gotta stay the time in prison, and then they deport you.
Hey, Sam.
Hey, Sam.
Hey, Sam Hayden, he's the man. He fixed my computer for me yesterday.
Oh, good. Very
Um,
good.
Top man, Sam.
Ron, did you get everything clarified for you going over to Canada and flying your drone and everything?
no, everybody I've talked to just
Say,
don't
just
know.
go ahead and do it.
just go ahead and go. It's not, I'm not going to be around I'm going to be out in the middle of the wilderness.
Yeah.
I don't even, I want to take it, but I just don't want them to confiscate it at the damn border.
Yeah.
That's the only thing that worries me. Because I don't know if they're going to ask me, well, do you have the proper licensure to fly it up here? And if I don't, what do they do?
Well, when people used to go up and visit Roger when they did that summer type thing,
Yeah,
they went from the East Coast and went up there, but that was a while ago. He had to apply like 6 months in advance to get approval, but he took his drone and went up there anyway, flew it, came back. When he got back, he finally got his approval from the Canadian government.
right.
So he must have been able to take it across the border.
Who was that? John?
Yeah.
Yeah, he did it too. Yeah. Here you go, Ron. See?
Oh, yeah.
All I got to do is set it back. See, I don't know if you can see
Any
it.
stamps on it?
Is it
Yeah.
current?
No, it needs to be renewed. But because I have that's a permanent residence.
Yeah, don't show too much.
Yeah. But that I'm allowed to stay. But I got to renew it.
Now, what do you do? Have to renew that through the mail? Or do you
Yeah, I
have
gotta
to go to the U.S. Embassy there in Australia?
The embassy. Yep.
Where the hell is that?
Brisbane. That's where I got it stamped. Permanent
In
resident.
the outback.
Yeah. I just sent it to them and they do the background checks again, do the federal, criminal,
So
all
you
that crap.
can do it by mail. You don't have to do it in person?
Yeah, I can send it in. Yep.
Okay.
They show you how to do it online.
How long you been in Australia?
20 years. Hold it a little closer.
Yes, Sam, they did. They transferred okay, and it's up and running. And thank you again so much for fixing. What happened is my C drive on this computer that I do all the editing on, it stopped allowing me because I was taking the files from the C drive and moving it over to my multi-terabyte hard drive on the desk, and it didn't
Yep.
want to seem to do it because
Oh, really?
the C drive was full. So
Ah.
he put it all into a file and then
And then
downloaded
transferred
it
it.
over to there. You know, he did that where he was running my computer while I was watching. And it
Yeah.
downloaded, it took like 3 hours to move it over there. And now my C drive is completely empty.
So you didn't have all that. You just had the files in your C drive. You didn't have it in a separate file.
No,
Yeah, that's what you have to do. Okay. I got everything in I think my D drive.
but see, I still have maybe Miss Sam, maybe you know, I still have all of the videos on the computer too, right? We didn't mess with those at all. We just messed with the photos and video files.
Oh, the photos, yeah, it just makes, yeah, the videos would stay on. The videos ain't going to come off your computer until you take them off or transfer them over.
Yeah,
But keep them all in one file. It's so much easier transferring that file over external or export.
yeah. So maybe what I should do is to put all the videos, the completed videos. I have a file of those. In fact, let me show you guys. Maybe you guys can tell me what I should do. Videos. Okay. Screen share.
55.
Okay, there's all my completed videos on file.
Yep. Yeah, put them all in a file.
Put them all into a file, right?
Yeah.
And then just move that file over like he did before.
Yep.
Then if I want to see them, I can go over there and look at them, right?
Yeah,
Right.
because your C drive is your operating drive. And
Right.
You don't want to fill that up. Then
So
your
if I did
computer-
new file,
Save it as well.
right, like right there, right?
Hmm.
They delete it. And then if I were to take and move all of those into that file,
Yeah, and then you can keep it on your desktop too. You can transfer it on your desktop.
so I just go like that.
Hold on. Sam's saying that no, Paul, your videos are on the 8 terabyte drive, the F drive. If you right click one of those videos and hit properties, they should be on F. So right click one of them, right click one of the videos. No, on one of the videos, not the video thing. Over on one of the regular videos, right click it. No, yeah.
Properties right there.
Properties, yep. Can't see it. It's all black.
MP4 file.
We can't see it because it's all black.
It should have something
Radio.
/ it should have the drive that it's on.
Yeah, we can't see it though. It's all grayed out.
How does it? No. Is it in yours?
So where it says destination or whatever, right there we saw it for a sec and then it flashed. But it'll tell you. Still can't see it. Damn.
Doesn't really say where it is.
Should
It's
say right
usually
at the beginning of the line.
Yeah, the top, it should show where it is. Hold on, let me find one of mine.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm sorry, it's not Kimbo, it's Aaron.
Do I want to click on details or?
Go to bed.
Well, it should just say it right in the properties. The first line at the top, it should say where it's at. You'll see a colon, backslash, and at the end, it'll tell you.
No, it's not doing that.
Hmm.
Well, I just thought maybe that should be moved too, but here's my C drive and I can look at the properties there
Oh, that's good. You don't have much in there. Cool.
and see there's not much there. He opened it
Now
out. It was solid blue.
click on that 8 terabyte drive, F drive, and you should see them videos again right there. There they are. Unless, yeah. But that's your external, isn't it? Like mine?
Yeah.
And Google, tell us the case.
Oh, it'll show F colon. So if you right click on one of those videos, it should say F colon. I thought it was like colon backslash.
No, I'm not seeing that.
You go to one of my videos.
Right click one of those videos and hit properties. They should be on F. It will show F. Okay, so let me go over there again.
Okay, when you right click and hit properties, the second bar down, it should say location, size on disk. Location, it should say F colon. That's what he's saying.
Okay, so
That's how it shows up on mine.
Nope. Maybe because I'm online.
Oh, that shouldn't matter. Just right click one of the videos in the folder, right click it, hit properties, and it'll come up general and it will say type of file, opens with, then it'll say location, size, size on disk, and so forth. So on. So
It won't let me open any of those files.
you don't have to open it, just right click on one of the videos. Like you were when you had it shared screen.
Right now, I can't pull up any of those videos.
It might be hid behind this screen or whatever.
Okay, here we go. Do I want to go to videos or photos? Photos, there isn't anything there. Okay, so I go to video.
And then open them up and they'll come on the right, like
Right.
big, and right click on one of the videos.
And
Right
go
click
to
on
properties.
properties. And you should say somewhere on there location. And it'll say F colon, so on and so
F,
forth.
yeah, it says F videos.
Oh, there you go. Sam put them on your after. Yep. There
So
you go.
they're already over on my hard terabyte, right?
Well, you showed us your C drive.
Yes. Yep.
And there's not a lot in there. So yeah, he transferred everything over to the other. Which frees up your computer of a lot of crap, you know. That slows down your computer big time. I took a lot of shit from my C drive and put it into one file and then transferred it to my D drive.
That's what he did. He put everything, he highlighted it. And it took 3 hours for it to do it.
Oh, it will take, yeah. Especially video.
Okay, so
Be careful with the F drives.
see the thing, that's the reason I called Sam, because he's the wizard. You know, I haven't got a clue what the hell I'm doing.
I always call on it David or Sean.
Yeah, I tried to call David and he was in a meeting and I called Sam, but he called me back. So it was like Sam
Yeah.
called me back first. So he was my savior, but David was there as well. Because David
Yeah.
called me back then afterwards.
They redid. I'm very impatient and I get flustered. And when I had to redo the drives in the video card, and they're like, "Have patience," and I'm like, "It's messed up," but I'm going like, they're laughing, and it was funny. But yeah, got it all fixed.
Oh, because I can't remember who it was. We kept telling Tim to update the drivers. He weren't listening.
Oh shush! Pack it in, Laura. I had to say it because Justin ain't here. Pack it in.
Is that what he kept saying? Pack it in.
Yeah,
That's
he
what
always tells me to pack it in.
That's what he always says to her. Yeah.
You know, Justin can't say anything any better.
Well, hey guys, I'm gonna let you go. I gotta make a phone call. but,
Okay. All right, Ron. Hey, drive careful, buddy.
Yep, we will see you all later.
Okay.
Take care, Ron. See you later, buddy.
All right, bye-bye.
Bye-bye. Well, what do you think? Should we close it on?
It's up to you. I got to get going too, but it's up to y'all. David will stay here with you. You can
No,
listen to
but
Laura's accent.
No, he's got 10 minutes. He's got to go to bed.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Okay, so we're going to just say adieu to everybody. Thanks for being here. And Sam, you're the man. And I also want to thank AZ because he was my backup and
I said,
two of the great guys.
Yeah, Sam and Dave are really good guys. Take care, y'all.
Good night, Laura. Good night, David, and good night, Tim. Thanks.